Good morning, good morning, good morning. My name is Sean Dexter and I welcome you back to the Mango Grove for your daily analysis video. It's a brand new week and we have some crazy price action all across the board, across the markets. We have Bitcoin with a crazy move to the downside. We have oil crashing 25%. We have US 10-year treasury yields at all-time lows. Man, it is such an exciting day, and this was the most exciting for me. And by the way, I think there's a little confusion over what this actually means. If yield is going down, it doesn't mean that bondholders are getting wrecked. It means that bond prices are going up. Bondholders are happy. Just type US 10-year and don't type yield after that. Just wait for it to autofill and click on US government bonds, and you're going to see that they're inversely correlated. And this is bondholders being very happy, by the way. So yeah, exciting day, but we don't have time to talk about everything. In fact, if you guys do remember, I wasn't supposed to do a video today at all, but I just couldn't leave you guys hanging with so much market action. I just had to deliver today. So let's go ahead and get started. So much to talk about, but so little time. Today we'll be focusing mainly on Bitcoin and Chainlink. Let's start with Bitcoin, and we have Bitcoin over here on the 4-hour time frame. Let's clear everything out. All right, so here we have Bitcoin on the 4-hour, and what an ugly picture, right? Very ugly. A lot of people panicking, but hey, I am so proud of everyone in the Mango community. Everyone's calm. It's like everybody was expecting it, and in a major way we were, right? All of last week we were being very cautious, taking profits off our trade. We'll be talking about that soon too, for those of you who are just tuning in. But hey, there are several guys in the Mango seed who actually profited off this move, and I do want to give major shout outs, major props to Trader Fraser, Andrew, Robert as well, and I believe Moru. Anyone else who I am missing, I do apologize, but man, serious props to all of you. I'm so proud of all of you, especially Moru, who has been working very hard on the Mango dashboard and has still found the presence of mind and the clarity to put on some really good trades. By the way, with that, I do want to show you guys the all new, renewed, fresh, clean Mango dashboard. Beautiful over here. As you guys can see over here right on the top, it called the Bitcoin short 13 days ago, right? Told you to go short and stay short. Ever since then, this thing has been nailing it. Ethereum too, telling you to go short 11 days ago, and good moves across the board on all of these. And hey, let's start with Bitcoin over here. All right, so here we have Bitcoin on the weekly, and I do want to do a recap on everything that has happened thus far. And now this may sound a bit redundant to some of you who have been following every day, but this is going to be extremely educational, especially for those of you who are on the seed program. This is a perfect example of what I was talking about towards the middle of the risk management module, and this is going to highlight the importance of being patient and sticking to your hypothesis. All right, if you guys do remember, ever since back over here, since Jan, guys, since the point where we were looking at this 4-day ascending triangle that broke on over to the upside, gave us the retest. We can switch on over to the 4-day actually quickly. Okay, right over here, gave us that retest where we took our long after being patient. Even over here, we were patiently waiting while everybody was probably getting excited, getting liquidated, front running themselves. We were patient. We took the trade right over here on the retest of this ascending triangle that broke to the upside, and we rode this long all the way to the top. We had a target of what? Since here we had marked the target, right? 10,350 to 10,450. Those were the key ranges. Over here, bottom of the range 7,700, top of the range 10,350. Okay, we had identified that and we played our hypothesis. We added to our trend rate right away at 8,250-ish. Why? Because that was our major weekly level. Rode it all the way to the top, took profits here. Okay, but not the entire position. Even though we knew this was a major level, we stuck to our rules, stuck to how we trade as trend traders, took a portion of our profits, got the rest out at 9,900, 10,100 because the daily trend was broken, and then we were patient. Patience is the word, guys, and we took the same trade that we took over here at 8,200 right over here at 8,450, right? And this is the important part. Okay, this is the important part, guys. Listen carefully. Remember, we were looking for a big trend trade, and even though the trade was going in our direction, right over here. You can see it, right? You can see these big wicks to the top. Even though the trade was going in our direction, we were scaling out of our trade and taking profits, even though it was going in our direction. How bizarre is that, right? Sean, the trade is going in your direction. Why are you getting out of it? I'm getting out of it because I am invalidated on my trade, even though I am in profits. Remember what we say in the seed program, guys. Hypothesis-based trading. My hypothesis was invalidated. It doesn't matter if I'm in profits. In fact, me being in profits is the market giving me a gift, giving me an opportunity to get out without paying the price, right? Remember, we are always going to pay a price for being wrong, but every now and then you are going to be given a gift to get out for being wrong, and this was that gift. Remember, you have to separate your invalidation and whether you are in profit or loss. You cannot let you being in a profit decide whether you stay in your trade. It's your hypothesis and your invalidation that decides whether you on your trade. And where did I get invalidated? Well, we're looking for two things, right? We're looking for one, the weekly to close above the 21 EMA. Let's turn on the mango ribbon. Okay, and this is the 4-day, so we'll have to switch on over to the weekly. And here we have the weekly, and you can see that we did not close this candle over the 21 EMA. Yes, the following week we did go and live above the 21 EMA, but that was not what we were looking for. The second thing that we were looking for that also got invalidated was Bitcoin not taking out the previous low on the new open of the month, right? So on this candle here, on this green candle over here, between these two red candles, guys, you can see that Bitcoin took out the low of that previous candle, right? We did not want that low to be taken out. So we got both happening. We did not get the weekly 21 EMA defense, and we also lost that low. The combination of the two was enough to be like, okay, you know what, Sean, you're invalidated on your hypothesis, even though you're on profits. Get out of your trade, start scaling out, and hey, deal with it later if the trade keeps going on after, right? Because you rather miss out on opportunity than wake up one day and this happened to you because you did not stick to your rules, guys. Now, I do want to emphasize, right, that was it easy for me to take profits even though the trade was going in my direction, my original direction? No, it was not easy, man. Nothing about this is emotionally easy, but sticking to your rules and trusting the guy who made the rules is more important, because I rather miss out on that opportunity trusting the guy who made the rules than get wrecked like this because I let my emotions control me. That is the crux of what I'm trying to explain over here. Hypothesis based trading and patience, the combination of the two. And sometimes the combination of the two can actually counteract each other, because we have to be so patient to wait for this trade opportunity over here, guys. And because we were patient, you want the trade to work, you want to force the trade to happen, and you can't let that happen. You cannot let it happen. If there's no trade to be had, you got to just sit back and let things unfold. And if you're given a gift like that to take profits, take the profits and then reassess whether you want to get into another trade or not. There's no shame in that at all, and it can protect you from situations like this. So what were we being patient for? For us to get back into the trade, we said, hey, we will gladly take another long if Bitcoin closes that week, right over here we have the weekly. Let me go ahead and turn everything off to make it clear. If Bitcoin closes the week above the 21 EMA over here, we'll gladly look for a long opportunity. And the entire freaking week, it looked like Bitcoin was going to close not only above the 21 EMA, but also above the 10 SMA right over here. And it was so tempting to want to take a long of that, right? But we said, no, we're going to wait for that weekly close. And right up until that Sunday evening, literally before that crucial 12-hour close, we were living right above there. And then let's go ahead and see what happened. Here we have the 4-hour time frame, and it was here, right? It was right over here, guys, where we're still sitting at 9,000, where we first got our rejection. And these two candles over here, guys, turn on our blue zone again. By the way, this blue zone is the blue zone we got for our weekly right over here that we've been eyeing for weeks. This blue box territory, it's showing right over here on the 4-hour time frame. You can see got rejected off that 9,000 level, which was pretty key as well. 9,150. It was the daily 21 EMA. Remember, that was our next criteria. If we close about 9,150, 9,200, then hey, we've also taken the daily 21. Things are looking really good. Got the rejection off there as well. Came down, rested on our blue box territory. This is where things were getting very, very critical. We said, okay, this is it, guys. We are at Sunday and we are at 8,750. That was the number we were harping on throughout the week. 8,750, 8,750, 8,750. One candle, two candles, three candles. Boom, market gives it up and gives it up in one fell swoop, and we've been going down, 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 down ever since. This is what I mean by patience. The market will drive you to the very freaking edge. Look at when that happens. The dump happens literally on the last 12-hour candle before the weekly close. It literally drove you to the very edge of the week before telling you the real story. And the real story was that, hey, we lost the weekly on this candle close, weekly 21 EMA, and then we confirmed it on the next candle close. And what was the target if we lose the weekly 21, guys? What was the target if we lose this blue box? We were looking for 7,600 to 7,500, right? We had a zone actually between 7,700 to 7,500, and we had a horizontal right over here at 7,650. We came and based right off it. It's crazy how to the T everything has worked out. Now the question is, what do we do from here? Do we bounce? Do we have further downside? And this is where we get into the technical analysis for the current price action. Alright, here we have Bitcoin on the 1 hour time frame, and after a strong move like this, I do like to start with the lower time frames and then move upward to get an idea of what Bitcoin may want to do. And we can see Bitcoin seeing support over here off the 7,600 level, so we may actually see a bounce to perhaps 8,200, even 8,450, and then I'd actually be looking for further downside. Alright, that's what I'm thinking right now. Let's try and drill through this together. We'll look at the oscillators to see if we have anything telling us over here, RSI and stochastics, if TradingView wants to load for me. And hey, we do have bullish divergence actually playing out yet. On the 1 hour though, I wouldn't put too much emphasis on this. Stochastics crossing back on over to the downside. Is this enough to cause a push towards the upside? I'll look for a tick over 8,000, and then perhaps we'll get a test to around 8,100. But honestly, I'm not going to pay too much attention to that. I want to see it on the 4 hour as well before I actually start looking for any kind of real bounce. And on the 4 hour, this is not telling me much at all. We may actually come down and take this wick out at 7,685 and actually test at 7,000. Okay, I have a inkling that we're going to get down to 7,450-ish, and I'll tell you guys why in a bit, but let's go through these one by one. On the 4 hour, I doubt we have anything. On the 1 hour's not convincing enough for me to think that we get something. On the 4 hour, again, TradingView taking its time loading all of this, and nope, there's nothing to be had over here at all, guys. This is looking bearish. May actually see further continuation to the downside. Let's look at the 12 hour over here. I do believe Joe said that she saw bullish divergence on the 12 hour. This isn't bullish divergence, Joe. Am I missing something? This is not bullish divergence. We have potential. No. Let's see how this 12 hour candle closes. We have potential of putting in a bullish divergence, but this is not bullish divergence over here. Let's daily is going to have a very ugly picture. So far, this is just looking like we are likely going to see further downside. I do believe the 4 hour too is going to have another push towards the downside. The daily looking ugly. Stochastics crossing on over the zone. Did you say daily bullish divergence or 12 hour? I do believe you said 12 hour. I'm not seeing it on the daily either. Nope. Stochastics looking ugly over here. We do have support over here at 7,685, right? And I, however, I'm looking at this as a zone. I do believe I marked it on the other chart. Let's go ahead and pull it up. On BitMEX, I marked it as a zone, right? Let's load. Come on. There you go. Okay, so this is the zone I'm looking at, guys. I'm looking at 7,544 and 7,650-ish, right? We've come and tested the top of the zone. Do we come and test the bottom of the zone? The reason I'm looking at that is because of these candles over here. In fact, we can put it down a little bit just to get some more leeway. And the monthly. Okay, the monthly is where I'm getting this from. If you guys know that we started off looking at the month to get invalidated on our thesis, right? And if you put on the mango ribbon, you're going to see that, hey, the monthly 21 EMA coming in at 7,450. So I do think that we may come and base off that, and if we do, that would be a long opportunity to try for a bounce play. But I am actually more keen on short plays right now. I am looking for bounces to short into. That, in my opinion, is the safer play for a short to mid-term play. All right, if I'm looking for in and out trades, or like a trade where I'm going to carry for like a couple of days, that is the play I'll be looking for, plays towards the downside. And when Bitcoin goes down, it goes down fast, so you wouldn't want to be holding that for too long. I wouldn't want to be holding that into monthly support, and we do have monthly support coming into 7,450. So the move I'd be looking for, guys, is on the 4-hour time frame, a bounce towards 8,450, and that's where I'd be looking to put on a short position. 8,450 to 8,500, I'll be marking out that zone and be taking a play off that if we get it, okay? But please do not copy me on my trades, guys. This is not meant to be a signals channel at all. The reason I talk so much about my psychology, mindset, trading, sticking to your rules, etc., is because I want you guys to learn how to do this on your own, come up with your own ideas and put on your own trades. None of this is financial advice. In fact, if you guys listen to me, you guys are likely going to lose all your money. It may seem like I'm getting it right a lot recently, but that is complete luck. That is completely luck. It's going to be around the corner where I get it wrong. Like, it's around the corner. So be very, very careful putting on the same trades as I do, guys. In fact, putting on the trade is only half the battle. Actually, it's more like 25% of the battle. My entire strategy revolves around my risk management. And if you guys are on the seed program, you guys know that, right? I spent 5.5 hours on that module. 5.5 hours on that module. No other trader even talks about risk management in any of his YouTube videos or anything like that, but we spent 5.5 hours on that module. Why? Because it is that important to our strategy. So even if you put on the same trade as I do, are you going to put on the same risk management as I do? If you are, then yeah, by all means, you know, you can. No, don't listen to anything I say. In fact, even if you guys have access to my risk management techniques and the tool sheet and everything, put on your own trades, guys. Put on your own trades. Okay, so that's Bitcoin, guys. Very, very simple. We're sitting on major support over here. We could wick down to 7,500, 7,450. I'm looking to actually buy spot somewhere around there. I am still bullish on Bitcoin long term, guys. Very, very bullish. But for now, I am bearish, and I'll be looking to stay bearish until the daily trend at the very least changes around. Alright, so that's Bitcoin USD sitting on major support, 7,600 to 7,450. This is a big support zone, guys, over here. Wouldn't look to be getting too aggressive. You could, I may short bounces to around 8,250-ish if I do want to get a little bit aggressive, but nothing earlier than that. I don't think so. That's my view for now. My view may change at any time depending on how the chart develops. All right, keep that in mind as well. All right, so let's go back on over to the Mango dashboard, and as you guys can see that everything is red, right? The trend is short for almost everything. Let's see what's exactly in an uptrend. We're in margin only, so we're going to be looking at only coins that are available for margin trading, and I'm going to go ahead and click on uptrend to see what's looking good. And what do you know, Link is on the list. Matic is on there as well, but Link's 24-hour change is actually up at 8%, while Matic is down at 7%. We do have BUSD over here, but I think that's just Binance's version of USD. I don't think this one matters at all. I'm not going to go ahead and look at it. Prices, yeah, $1. Yeah, I think this is Binance's. I'm pretty sure, 99% sure. I could be wrong in that. Let me know in the comments down below. Not going to look at it. We will look at Link BTC. Let's start with Link BTC. I do have it open up right over here on the daily, and yeah, was looking good today. Was looking really good. So I'll be interested to see how the Mango Research dashboard updates in the next 2 days, because we did get sold into over here. Is that going to change much though? Link BTC is looking really, really strong. And I do want to talk about something. Someone messaged me today, PM me someone else's Twitter saying that, hey man, this guy shorted Link, this guy's really good, blah, blah, blah. And I'm looking at Link BTC at the time. Okay, I think the guy shorted Link USD. So yeah, Link USD went down, but Link BTC is up. What does that mean? It means that you are just simply better off shorting Bitcoin. Okay, something that is actually in a downtrend. I don't get people. They want to pick the top gun in the market and, you know, be a counter trend, be the contrarian, be the big guy who goes up against the big dog and then show off about it. Like, it's so immature, man. It's so immature. I mean, there's so many better in you short weakness and you buy strength. All right, guys, that is how you play. But don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's get back to some technical analysis. Depending on how this candle closes, this may or may not end up looking really, really good. All right. If we close above 52,141 Satoshi, going to be really, really good. If we close something like this, it's going to depend on what tomorrow does. Basically the next candle, if we take out this low over here at around 50,000 Satoshi or close underneath 50,128 Satoshi, so the low is sitting at 50,300 Satoshi, okay? If we close a candle underneath 50,000 Satoshi or take out that low of the previous candle, I'm going to be looking for a move all the way down to 48,000 Satoshi. Hey, perhaps we come and test this blue box strategy officially. We got front run last time around. Let's turn on the mango ribbon. Let's see, was that the 21? It likely was a 21 somewhere around there. It's taking its time to load. Okay, 21 is coming in at the top of the blue box right now. This is how you look at it, guys. The 10 SMA right over there as well. Okay, very easy to play now. We have our range. We break and close underneath the 10 SMA. We look for a move towards the blue box territory. If we lose the blue box territory as well, then we're going to make a move all the way down to 41,000 Satoshi. But Link is looking so strong. Like, I'm surprised Link did not take a bigger hit with every other mark. You guys are noticing how markets across the board are dumping and crypto isn't dumping exponentially harder? That is actually very, very surprising. That's actually very surprising. I'm still glad all of us at the Mango community took the safe approach over the last week. What have we been doing? We've been, you know, de-risking and being cautiously taking profits, waiting for the markets to unfold. And what do you know, guys? We're waiting for this week to close and the brand new week to open today. And look at the markets. By the way, SPY opened up a half an hour ago, and holy crap! Okay, this wow. So gapping down again, all the way down to 274. Probably going to test 285 and I get sold into. Jesus. So again, the mango ribbon, mango vine and the mango ribbon, the combination of the two. I don't want to get into that right now, but hey, let's go ahead and show it off. Let's show it off. Why the hell not? But we were looking at this, right? Looking at this as a short opportunity, looking towards the Tenkin and the Kijun test right over here, lined up with the mango vine. Going red 2 on the 4 hour if TradingView wants to lower. I think a lot of people are on the charts today, man. Do you blame them? Do you blame them? Like, the markets are going nuts, man. Look at that, guys. Look on the right hand side. The traditional markets are down more, almost 2x Bitcoin is at the current numbers that are showing over here, at least, right? It's not the real case. Bitcoin's down, I think, 10%, 15% for the day. But yeah, this is looking ugly. Yeah, right over here. Mango vine switching red and then giving the test of the 21 Kijun and Tenkin. Boom, you had your short opportunity, and this was a 11% move for traditional markets. Freaking huge. Okay, so that is we have to talk about Link BTC before we wrap up the video for the day. I am really tired. No, we talked about Link BTC. Let's talk about Link USD. Link BTC getting sold into as we speak. Let's see if this gets defended, but this is not a good look over here. If we lose this 10 SMA, we close underneath the 10 SMA over here, I'm definitely looking for a move at least down to this blue box territory. We talked about that already. Lose the blue box territory, looking for a move all the way down to the Kijun. But Link BTC already met our measured move, right? Like, this could be distribution, guys, so be very, very careful. Our measured move all the way up to 55,000, 56,000 Satoshis. What we were looking at all the way over here, guys, that 110% move that we were like, can Link actually do it? Well, it freaking did it. Okay, so let's go on to Link USD. Link USD also doing what we discussed in our yesterday's video, right? Coming down, testing the $3.86 mark. That's the bottom of the range. The top of the range over here, guys, was $4.90. And hey, if you, okay, this is not financial advice, but if I was looking to collect Link, that's all we had to do, right? We identified our range. Basically, sell the top of the range, buy at the bottom, and right over here, we came and tested the middle of the range in a bearish market. That's actually very strong, but getting sold into. People are going to be going risk off, guys. And right over here, even though we came up to the $4.31 mark, which was the middle of the range, our green horizontal over here, we got sold into, and we're coming and likely going to test this yellow line yet again. If we even wick underneath this zone over here, guys, okay, I'm going to give it a little bit more leave. If we wick underneath $3.75, I'd be looking for a move all the way down to the blue box territory over here, guys, $3.50 to $3.40, this zone over here. Okay, That's going to be critical. A wick underneath $3.75 or a candle close underneath $3.85. Okay, that's what you're looking at. This zone now is key. If you wick underneath 375 or candle close underneath 385. Let's not forget our thesis on a possible head and shoulders distribution, and we're looking at something like this, depending on if we bounce over here or if we bounce over here. If we bounce over here, perhaps you do something like this, and that would give us a slanted neckline, and hey, boom. I don't know. Again, it all really depends on whether Bitcoin can push up higher over this horizontal. If it bounces over here and pushes up higher over this horizontal, that's going to be actually a bullish picture, and we can look towards a massive ascending triangle, right? It's always if this, then that, but that's what we're looking for, and that's how we can prepare for a move and mentally prepare for either a move to the upside or to the downside, right? One of the two is going to happen, or actually we could simply M-like formation over here and this crash down too. Okay, again, it's always if this, then that. You do not need to be too rigid. Remember, guys, your eventual responsibility is not to the Chainlink founders to hold their coins. Your eventual responsibility is to your family and to yourself and to your own financial health. Think about that. All right, think about that. Do not get too emotionally involved in any coin, because those founders don't care about you. They don't care about you, man. They don't care about your family. They don't care about you. They don't know you, man. So please take care of yourselves, especially in these environments. All right, guys. So yeah, Link USD, Link BTC, BTC USD, lots of rambling today, lots of lecturing today. I do apologize. If you guys do not like the lectures, please leave a comment down below and let me know you guys don't like it, so I'll stop. Okay, I'm trying to help you guys out the best I can. That's the purpose of this channel. When I started off this channel, my goal was to teach you guys things that other people are not teaching, other people are skipping, things that frustrated me when I was starting off, things that made me feel alone and lonely and confused. So hey, you don't need to feel that way. The Mango community is here for you. I am here for you. Throw it a like, throw it a subscribe. I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Actually, no, hoping to not do a video tomorrow. I'll see you guys perhaps day after tomorrow. Ciao.